Welcome back to Top Dog Tips. Thanks for joining us. If you accidentally leave your bag open and you catch Fido chewing on gum, you'll need to act fast. Some chewing gum contains xylitol, an extremely dangerous ingredient for dogs. Not to mention that gums can cause intestinal blockage when swallowed. In this video, we'll discuss everything you need to know, plus what to do when your curious pup ate gum. But before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also learn more science-backed tips on caring for dogs on our website at topdogtips.com, or subscribe to our email newsletters for dog health advice, dog food recipes, training tips, and product recommendations. To understand why gums might be deadly to dogs, we must first understand what xylitol is. Xylitol is a low-calorie artificial sweetener that many manufacturers use to replace sugar. Unfortunately, it is also highly poisonous to canines. It is absorbed into the dog's bloodstream, where it causes the pancreas to release insulin, which can cause hypoglycemia or low blood sugar. It can also cause seizures, liver failure, and death. Keep in mind that severe side effects can take effect in 10 to 60 minutes. Generally, it only takes 0.05 grams of xylitol for every pound of a dog's weight to cause negative effects. A chewing gum usually contains 0.22 to 1 gram per piece, meaning that one piece of gum can be toxic if you have a small 10-pound dog. Other food and products that almost always contain xylitol are sugar-free candy, peanut butter, yogurt, mouthwashes, baked goods, medications, supplements, jello, protein bars, ketchup, barbecue sauce, and pancake syrups. Whatever food or product you give to your dog, read the label extra carefully to ensure that they do not contain even the slightest hint of xylitol. That said, if the emergency happened already, what should you expect and do? Serious symptoms will often show in the first 30 to 60 minutes after swallowing a gum. When a dog eats gum with xylitol, it is quickly absorbed into its bloodstream. The signs of xylitol poisoning in dogs include vomiting, constipation, lack of appetite, stumbling, pale gums, lethargy, seizures, tremors, coma, liver damage, rapid heartbeat, incoordination, and intestinal upset. But it's best not to wait for these symptoms to appear before taking action. Rush your dog to the vet immediately as soon as you know your pup has eaten gum. Also, xylitol poisoning is not the only thing you should look out for, especially if your dog ate the wrapper. Signs of intestinal blockage include vomiting, constipation, lack of appetite, and abdominal pain, and they may take a few days before manifesting. The severity of xylitol poisoning in dogs also depends on several factors, including their size, the amount of gum consumed, and whether there are any pre-existing conditions present. Large-sized dogs have more body mass and larger livers than small or toy-sized canines, so they are much more likely to recover from consuming xylitol. And of course, the more a dose of poisonous substance your dog consumes, the harder it is for them to recover from it. For instance, a 22-pound dog only needs to eat 1 gram of xylitol to end up in the vet clinic. And dogs that are suffering from pre-existing medical problems are more at risk of suffering from severe xylitol poisoning. If your dog is hypoglycemic or suffering from diabetes, liver disease, or pancreatic disorders, take him straight to the vet if you suspect he has eaten chewing gum. Your vet will determine the proper treatment depending on the symptoms and the amount of gum ingested. In some cases, induced vomiting is recommended before taking the dog to the vet. It's best to call the pet poison helpline or animal poison control for first aid. Afterward, your dog will still have to be brought to the clinic, where the vet will take the dog's vitals and administer activated charcoal to absorb xylitol in the gastrointestinal tract. The dog's blood sugar and liver function will also be monitored, since some dogs suffer from clotting issues after eating foods with xylitol. Now, I guess the million-dollar question is, can a dog survive eating xylitol? Xylitol is extremely toxic to dogs, but they can still survive if they only eat the tiniest amounts of it with proper medication and monitoring. However, even small amounts of xylitol can still cause damage, such as low blood sugar, seizures, liver failure, and death. So the takeaway here, dog parents, is to always check the labels in your dog's food, treats, or products. If you own something with xylitol, keep it out of reach of your curious pup. If you want to learn more about dogs, gums, and xylitol poisoning, click this link for the full article. I hope this never happens to your dog and that you find this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can also visit our website at topdogtips.com for more information about health emergency concerns insurance for your canine companion. Or subscribe to our email newsletters for daily tips and tricks in raising a happy, healthy dog. Thanks for watching!